Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol JAGX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I would assume some sort of nasty news or something came out this afternoon, because for the majority of the day, the price was just essentially kind of going sideways. And then when did that actually happen? And then right at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern, sometime right around there, that is when this nasty candle here formed. And there was a lot of selling behind it, because you can see on that candle is when the biggest volume of the day occurred. And then all of a sudden, this is what creates the very interesting setup going into next week. After so much drama, so much bloodshed, then all of a sudden the price just starts to go sideways. Now, don't get me wrong, and I wish the market was this easy. Just because there is a big amount of bloodshed and then all of a sudden the price goes sideways, does that mean that this is some sort of guaranteed bottom and there's some big bounce coming next week? No such thing as a guarantee. Again, I wish the market was that easy, but that's not what I'm saying. Now, would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce next week, on Monday or Tuesday? No, that would not be shocking, but, you can't sit here and, make any sort of guarantees, not myself nor anyone else. And the big thing here is it at least makes sense to question if this is some sort of bottom. Case in point, when the price was right there, or the price was right there, or the price was right there, did it make any sense to say, I wonder if this is some sort of bottom? I wonder if no, it made absolutely no sense at all, right? The price was just simply falling, 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 falling. It would make zero logical sense to wonder, to present the question, is this some sort of bottom? But that's why at this point in time, it at least makes sense. The price is going sideways. So will this sideways price action lead to some sort of further bounce? I don't know. That remains to be seen. But the point here being is it's presented a nice little setup here, so we'll see what happens with it. As far as levels of support are concerned, pretty straightforward at this point in time. Where did the bleeding finally stop today? Down there at the 17-cent mark. So 17 cents, key level of support going into next week. And then as far as levels of resistance, right there at 21 cents seems to be kind of the top of that miniature channel right there. So if any bounce has a chance at getting started, 21 cents, definitely that first hurdle that the bulls will have to clear. So very interesting setup. One that only should be played if you are good with honoring stop losses and setting up risk risk versus reward trade plans. But yeah, if you can do that, then this one could be pretty interesting next week. We'll see what happens with it. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.